It's Okamoto t-shirt night here tonight. You see an even louder, or you hear rather, an even louder ovation for him. Perhaps because of that, the players were out wearing them during BP, and 15,000 fans have them as well. Okamoto lifts one to very shallow left. In comes Simpson. And that'll be that. So a hit, a walk, but 3 fly ball outs and no score after 1.
He's facing the guy on the mound that's got a lot of it.
And it's grounded down to third, right at Okamoto, and in time to get him for out number 1.
With 2 strikes as a third baseman, you back off a little bit, and that's a good thing he did. Right to Okamoto at third, now way back on the dirt. But this is Simpson's game right there. Just slash and run. If that's to Okamoto's right or left, things become very interesting.
Now the 2-2. And this is popped up for Okamoto. And the Rays are retired. A fly ball to shallow left his first time up. Missed a pitch that got a lot of the plate, and we've seen a fair bit of that the last few days. He did not have a hit in the White Sox series, went 0 for 11, and it wasn't all chase this, got fooled on that. Some of it was
missing pitches.
Yeah, the pitches that we've seen him club at times in this season. 0-2.
It's the continual game with pitchers, how you think they're going to pitch you. You get thinking one way and you miss a pitch maybe you should handle.
And another fly ball, not deep. That's an 0-2 pitch. Again, got a lot of the plate. Not exactly where Martinez wanted it, but Okamoto having trouble squaring things up right now.
But again, this is what you've been talking about, Nick Martinez. He goes sinker, he goes cutter, and then this is the outstanding changeup we talked about at the outset. And you can see, even though it's on the middle of the plate, after those other 2 pitches, he's out front. We saw Vladdy finish off that 3rd inning. He'd gone 3 straight starts, 7 innings. To begin the month of May.
Ground ball towards third. Okamoto charges, and the throw pulls Guerrero off the bag, and I think it hit the runner Fortes, who was into second. And that is going to be the 2nd error committed by the Blue Jays in this game.
Well, it's Nick Fortes, the catcher, running. He has to throw this ball on the run, but it's up into the runner when off. If there's an overthrow, that's where it'll be.
Walls squares and gets it down. Okamoto's got this one. And the number 9 hitter Walls with a sacrifice to advance Fortes to third. By the way, the scoring on the Fortes play, an infield hit and then an error charged to Okamoto. So
Rays baseball here, right?
Baseball, right? This is how they play this year. So you've had weak contact, but now you got a runner with third, 1 out, and the infield is in, and they're threatening to add to their lead. Ground ball to third. Okamoto's got it and throws him out. Mullins homers. It's now 5-1 Rays going to the bottom of the 6th. Springer the lead. Okamoto waits. Lays off one just above the zone. Ball 1. Swings through a changeup. 1-1.
That's one of his better ones we've seen. Especially when you're in a 1-0 count as a hitter, maybe a little more aggressive mode.
It must look like a knuckleball or a wiffle ball or something weird to the hitter. It's really slow, moves a ton. Grounded up the middle, and it is a double play. Acquired last year in a deal. Tampa Bay's gotten him, and he is this is not a save situation, obviously, but he is the American League leader in saves and is having a big time season.
He is enjoying the most success at the big league level. Made his major league debut with the Blue Jays back in 21 in that 1 game, but this season he has been excellent. That whip under 1.
hasn't pitched in a while. They got swept in Boston, so Kevin Cash has said got to get him in no matter what.
Changeup throwing closer. Four-seam fastball and changeup. 2 pitches for the most part. He mixes in the occasional slider.
And Nick Fortes needs a moment. Thumbs up. Maybe another moment. He's got a lot going on before he delivers the ball too, Brian Baker. A guy who throws a changeup almost half the time, and the other half the time he's got a fastball that touches 98.
And he's a big man out there, 6'6", 235 coming at you. But you see all of that going on, similar to what we said about Martinez, but then it's the changeup. It can speed you up as a hitter.
Funny how it just takes some guys a while to find it. And looking back a few years ago, he didn't throw the changeup much at all, threw a lot more sliders. It can just be tinkering with the pitch usage, just tapping into something that gives you more life, late movement, who knows, and you go from a guy who was a fringy major leaguer to an all-star.
A changeup or split pairs so well with a high velocity fastball. In this case it's the changeup, but maybe it's just what's comfortable in terms of grip that had worked for him, and it's working.
He walks Okamoto. Leadoff man aboard in the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up Dalton Varsho, who is 0 for 3.